So in response to the affirmative side, we believe that the affirmative side they're not really looking into how foreign aid is working in the Middle East. There's many unseen aspects that they do not state, such as that we have national interests in the area that we must protect, and that a lot of jobs are created with the foreign aid that we do give to the Middle East. Since Egypt is planning to order about 1,000 or so Abrams tanks and F-16 jets as well, the U.S. is not really purchasing Abrams tanks anymore, and the only real customer is Egypt and the Middle Eastern nations that are seeking to buy tanks from the U.S. so that our industry in tanks is continuing to be allowed to grow. Without them ordering tanks, many tank production facilities will close and they will many people will be laid off. Also, they continue to state that foreign aid to the Middle East is ineffective, but we use all that money to continue to influence, and we seek to be able to protect our national interests through deterrence by having bases in the region. And without aid, those countries really have no need to allow us to continue staying there. We have bases that surround Iran, and we have bases throughout the world, but a majority of our bases that we use to fight wars, such as in Iraq and Afghanistan, continue to be in nations that we have close ties with. And those countries that we do have close ties with receive a big part of the foreign aid that we do give. Also, the affirmative continues to state that the Middle Eastern people are anti-American, but that is just what the news really portrays. The news will not, news organizations do not show how the average Middle Eastern person, how they have really have no view or hatred against the United States, but they would love to show that a Middle Eastern person burning an American flag because it attracts more audience and it gives them more a more bigger base of audience. According to the U.S. Department of State, a yearly report that is published by the government, many Arabs and Muslims in the Middle East, including those most critical of U.S. society and policy, are attracted to the democratic principles and economic opportunities that the U.S. has developed. This shows that a lot of Middle Eastern people actually look up to how Americans live, and many people try to come to America, and not everyone hates us. And it shows that what the news is doing is trying to cause us to feel that we are hated by the Middle East and that our foreign aid is ineffective and that it's a waste of money, basically.